was one thing I wanted to talk about in the previous video, so I'll just talk about it here, and that was I'm going to do like a lot of other people are doing or have done, and that is I'm going to go ahead and pack everything up in boxes and have it ready to move, mainly for two reasons. Even though I'm probably, I was going to say a year ahead, I'm probably 11 months ahead now. Well, next April, 11 months. I don't have a house payment due till April of 2017. The two reasons, one is that if I don't find a job and the place does go into foreclosure, I don't want to be crunched into packing it up then. The other reason is if I find a job and it's far away from here, and I mean, that's probably what'll happen, then I don't want to be crunched by being far away and then having to try to come back on the weekends to pack everything up. So now, while I have the time, it's the time to do it, and to have it all boxed up and sitting by the door. You can go on YouTube and see so many people that are doing this, and it is such a pathetic statement on the condition of this nation, and the haves do not care about the have-nots. And I'm not a liberal by any stretch of the imagination, but you got to ask yourself, should you care about your fellow man? And of course, there's a moral hazard anytime you answer anything other than yes. So the extent of when I say they should care is that they should get off this system that has pandered to them for so long, and it's much worse than it is on the surface when people like criminals like Warren Buffett come out and say, yes, the government should tax us rich people more. I mean, come on, people. I mean, where is your head? Things have got to change in this nation, and the predictions that I'm hearing consistently from what I consider trustworthy economists, and I'm talking about experts who've been doing it the Austrian method for their entire lives and have managed billions of dollars, whose opinions I respect, say that it's a slow burn into the third world for the U.S., especially when they, and the whole key of everything is the dollar losing the world reserve status, and it's done. That's done. It was done when Russia started their own payment system. It'll take a while for it to become obvious, because the U.S. is drunk with printed money, and it'll show up in the most bitter and brutal and irrefutable ways. So it's a downward trend, but it depends on how much will the average person has to reclaim the status this nation once had, and it doesn't look good. So anyway, on the microcosmic level, I just want to be ready. I want to be ready to go when I have to go. I don't want to be thrown into the street. If the time comes when, I go into foreclosure, honestly, I think the way that'll play out is it'll end up, if I can't sell the place, it'll go into foreclosure, even with me having a job, because the jobs that are in existence, I'm not even going to say being created, there's no jobs being created. The jobs that are in existence now, employers know how much they can exploit workers and real wages have been going down for a long time now. And so I want to be ready. I want to be ready. Got to be ready. And I don't want it to be a maddening situation, and it could be if I wait. If I don't maximize the time I have now, it'll end up being too late, and I'll lose a whole lot more doing it any other way than this. So I'm gonna have it boxed up and ready to go. I hate for things to be that way, but I always knew it could happen, and it can happen to you too. So anyway, that's where things are at, and that's a point I wanted to add.